Yeah, whatever. Listen. So quick housekeeping before I actually launch into the video. Colton's Customs did a video last week. Right up there, I'll put a card for it. Comparison video, Carlisle versus Snap-on. Great video. I wish Colton would make more videos. I wish he would do at least one a week. It was the wire strippers. And you guys should check it out if you haven't already. Also, I'll put a link to a video after you watch that one. Watch this video by me. Mine was Carlisle versus Nyko. There's a kind of a running theme here. I don't do very many like snap-on comparison videos because I can't afford stuff that nice. So there's the quick shout out to Colton's Customs. Go subscribe to him, watch that video, tell him I sent you. Second item number 2. The comment section. You guys are doing an outstanding job in the comment section finding deals. And on videos that aren't even deal alert videos specifically. So if you guys watch the video, come back a day or two later, and you don't have to watch the video again. You pause it or whatever. I'm not necessarily trying to get the extra view count. But look in the comment section. I always try to pin, if somebody comes through with an outstanding deal, I'll try to pin that comment to the top. But check out the deals in there, because I've been in that boat before myself where I really didn't feel like making videos per se, but I would try to kind of contribute in comment sections. So other people are doing that now, so I got to give you guys a round of applause for that. So check out my comment section. You guys are great. So here is the top five Harbor Freight videos. Top 5 things from Harbor Freight you should buy. I'm going to do no particular order, but I'm going to issue a disclaimer here. I'm just a DIYer. I work on my own car. I've saved a bunch of money doing it. I do a pretty good job, I think. Occasionally I'll work on family members' cars, things like that. But that informs my decision making when I buy tools. So I know I put out a video that could be kind of I don't know, considered not necessarily negative. I'll roll in a card for it up here, but it was a Astro Pneumatic, better than Harbor Freight, and it was the Astro Pneumatic and OEM Tools video. But I said in that video that there were things from Harbor Freight I like to buy, so I thought, why not do a video on those? So item number 1, probably my favorite thing, 25-inch breaker bar from Harbor Freight. 1/2-inch drive. When you buy things at Harbor Freight, it's harder to mess up items that are just simple in nature. So generally speaking, when you buy things from Harbor Freight, just stick to the simple stuff. And if you get a good deal, like I paid $8 for this breaker bar, it's a great breaker bar. It's never failed me. It's got a lifetime warranty. They make, I know now they make a Comfort Grip version of it, and actually the Comfort Grip version looks like it might be a little bit thicker stock than this, but this is a great breaker bar, for especially for $8. How can you go wrong? So entry-level technicians, even technicians, anybody who wants to save money, listen, it's not a fashion show, ladies and gentlemen. $8 breaker bar gets it done every time. So there's the first item. Now these other ones are going to be kind of in no particular order. Here's the next one up. Socket trays. Who doesn't love these Harbor Freight socket trays? When you talk about buying simple stuff from Harbor Freight, this is like Harbor Freight 101. They didn't try to reinvent the wheel with these socket trays. You see some of these socket trays that are like Hanson Global and Vim, and look, you could do all kinds of fancy stuff with it, but these, you put the long sockets in the back, you put the shallow sockets or standard depth sockets up front, they all just fit. The best part is, regular price on these, for 3 trays, you could get it either 3 SAE trays or 3 metric trays. They're all 1/4 inch drive, 3/8 drive, or 1/2 inch drive. $10 per set. You want socket trays? Go in there, drop the coupon, Get them as low as what? $7.50 if you got a 25% off coupon, or $8 if you got the 20% off coupon. I will put links, and I will put stuff in the description for all this stuff. I'll put everything I show in here. I'll put a link for it so you guys know exactly what I'm talking about. But these socket trays, they've never done me wrong. And these sockets in here are not Harbor Freight sockets, but these are actually Stanley. Eventually I'll probably get around to doing a video on those. The socket trays, they're hard to get wrong, but like those Hanson Global ones where the pegs really stick up pretty high, people say they snap off. Shout out to Snap Off, by the way, in the comments section. Check him out. Here it is: 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, and then 6 through 15. Those are the sizes on those. The socket trays, 3 for $10, metric or SAE. Buy them. That's my verdict on that. Next up, and this is kind of an expansive one here. Why is it expansive? Well, because it's the impact sockets. This is the 37-piece set. So there's a trick with these. What you do is, between the 3/8 drive, you get 3/8 drive and you get 1/2-inch drive with these. And I'll talk about these for a little while, but obviously there's some 3/8 drive, and there's some more 3/8 drive. There's some 1/2-inch drive stuff. You get just about every set, or every socket you would need, a do-it-yourselfer would need. And I'm not going to read off every size. I'll put a link in the description, but you get an adapter in there, or a 3/8 to 1/2-inch adapter. You get a couple of little extensions. It's not just the 37-piece kit that I'm trying to feature. It's also the deep 1/2-inch drive. I got the metric set here. This set right here, if you wait till it's on sale without the coupon for $20, and then you go in and drop the Haas, the 25% off coupon, you can get these for as low as $16. So there's 13 deep sockets for you for $16, as low as $16. This 37-piece kit, this was, I think I paid about $26 or $27. Again, use the coupon. This gives you, the shallow set though, or standard depth set, gives you about every socket you need other than 18. So what you do is you go in, you pull, it gives you a 19 and a 3/4. So you go in and pull one or the other of those, and then you replace it. I got like a cobalt socket I got here for like 97 cents. 18mm socket, and with that, replacing either the 19 or the 3/4 inch socket for $26 plus as low as 16. So what, for a little over $40, you got yourself a pretty expansive set of impact sockets there. And I know with the deeps, if you need to mix and match sizes, maybe you're going to need more than that, but that's a good way to get bang for your buck. And nobody has a problem with these. These get just generally good reviews. There are times where you're going to want something a little more low profile than that. I get that. Well, they sell low profile sockets there too. They are more expensive, but I'm not limited just to the sockets. I got a couple of extensions here. This impact stuff from Harbor Freight. What else do I have? I got some adapters. Yeah, I've used this stuff, but I like to keep it on these pegs. And what else? Well, I don't buy swivel sockets because I'm too cheap to do that, even from Harbor Freight. So what do? I just buy the 3/8 and 1/2-inch drive swivel adapters. 5% Jew out here making it happen. So hey, that's another thing. Impact sockets, Harbor Freight. Come in a nice little plastic case there for you. Nice plastic, almost a contradiction in terms, some would argue. How about this? Quick disconnect set, 3-piece. I want to say I paid about $3 for this. Yes, it's Pittsburgh Automotive, so this other stuff I've showed up to this point I think is lifetime warranty. Actually, the socket trays I don't think are, but this is Pittsburgh Automotive, so this is not a lifetime warranty. And yeah, it is still in the case, and no, I haven't used it. Well, why would I recommend buying this? Well, for a do-it-yourselfer, Why would you want to spend more than $3 on something like this, where basically I bought this just in case. Just in case I ran into a scenario where I would need some of this stuff. And for $3, I can afford to do that. That's the kind of stuff, generally speaking, that you're going to want to buy at Harbor Freight, where you're not going to need to use it every day or every week. You might never run into a situation, but at that price, you can afford to have something that's going to get the job done. I've seen other videos. Maybe if I have extra time, I'll link one of them in the description, but other people have used these successfully. I've seen it on YouTube. They work just fine. Once again, it's not a fashion show, people. It's about getting value for your money. So stuff like that, I'll put a link in the description for this, but things like this is kind of a larger, it's not just about this one 3-piece quick disconnect tool kit here. It's about things like this, where you're not going to need to use it all the time, but you want to get into it just in case and get a lot of value for your money. So there's another one. Another thing up, consumables. They have a whole aisle there, and I've checked prices on these. I got more stuff than this. They got what? They got metric and standard O-rings. They've got hose clamps. They've got all kinds of stuff, consumables. But you see this brand, it's the same brand that you'll see at Amazon. You'll see Lowe's, Home Depot. They might have their own version of this. But if you buy this stuff in Harbor Freight, especially if you use the coupons on it, you can get a better price at Harbor Freight on this stuff than I've seen anywhere else. And the bottom line is, sorry, lighting issue here. I mean, it's roll pins. It's difficult to mess up roll pins, and it's the same brand that they're selling at other places. So why not pay less for it? Buy consumables there. They got what? They got wiring sets, and I don't know, different wiring connector sets, and I don't know if Keith watches this, he'll probably roll in and tell me that this stuff's low quality, but I mean, it's maybe with the electrical stuff, I don't know, take it or leave it. But they got E-clips, C-clips, Circlips. They got all kinds of stuff. They got the whole aisle, and especially if you're using a coupon, you can get a cheaper price. So why not buy this stuff at Harbor Freight? Consumables, buy those at Harbor Freight. Hard to go wrong with that. Hold on. Technical difficulties, folks. I misplaced my other item. This is almost like a contradiction in terms. Okay. I was going to say, it's not dark, so how could I lose the light? This item here, the light, the Braun 390 lumen LED light. More information has come to light, see what I did there, about this. Rob's Wrenches rolled in this video and said, hey, that's actually the exact same light plus 80 lumens as the Astro 31 SL. This light, 20 bucks. See my video on this. I think probably most of you have watched this. Okay, well, I gotta put in a card for that video, whatever. If you haven't seen it, check it out. This thing's great. This is a definite buy at Harbor Freight. For 20 bucks, if you watch that other video, I make the case for that. I won't take up too much more time with that, but I mean, this is obviously this is a lot more than 5 items, but I try to give you your values worth in these top 5 videos. So this is the top 5 videos, or I just did it again, the top 5 items I would buy at Harbor Freight and that you should buy at Harbor Freight. Let me know in the comments section. Let me know if you got any Harbor Freight gems that you like. I like the simple stuff. I like the stuff that would be difficult for them to make mistakes in manufacturing on. Maybe you like other stuff there. Maybe you like their power tools. Maybe you like their sockets. Maybe you like whatever. There are other great things there. Give your opinion in the comments section. But that's my video. That's my take on it. More than top 5, but there it is. DIYer, beginning technician, anybody basically looking to save money and get value for their money. These are things that you should buy at Harbor Freight. All right, you guys, take it easy.